Howdy, Roboteers! You know what's the torque of the town? Robotic automation in the automotive industry. So today we're continuing our Google Autofill game, which, if you're unfamiliar, you search for a term in Google and then go through the letters of the alphabet. Today we're doing How do robots build cars? And I recommend checking out last week's How do robots affect our lives? The automotive industry is one of the forerunners in robotic automation and is one of the industry leaders in developing sophisticated factory robotics. I highly recommend checking out the National Geographic video, links in the description below, which does a tour of a factory where they actually go through the entire process of building a car. One of the reasons robots are used so heavily in the automotive industry is a lot of the tasks are dangerous and repetitive. So robots will do tasks such as welding, cutting, and painting. For instance, when it comes to painting, that can be very dangerous for people because the fumes from the paints are bad for people's lungs, as well as the fact that if they do have people doing it, they have to circulate a lot of air for it to be healthy. Whereas if a robot's doing it, they can seal off the entire area and the robots will just go at it. The factory saves money and reduces carbon emissions. Another place that the automotive industry is making great strides is in robotic safety. Now, as you may know, robots, when given a program, especially if they don't have any sort of artificial intelligence, they're just gonna keep doing that program. And if a human gets in the way, if anything else gets in the way, they're not gonna care. And a lot of these robots are incredibly strong and powerful to lift some of these heavy cars and work on this machinery. So these robots are now being outfitted with sensors, which will allow them to detect humans, and then if something is going on, they can be stopped in an emergency or move out of the way, which is a great thing to prevent injuries in these industrial environments. Another technology being advanced in the automotive industry is robotic vision and especially laser vision. What this means is when a car is going down the assembly line and a robot is doing a repetitive task, it can then do the task in the exact same place on the car, even if the car is shifted very slightly or there's minor variations. Because they can get rid of some of these variations, that can give the cars a more custom-like finish, which is then great for sealing out the wind and other elements and just gives the car a more luxurious feel. Thanks for joining me in the Robotics Parlor. Next time we'll be gearing up for the topic of how do robots communicate. I look forward to that, and I would like to thank my sponsors, mndrive, for sponsoring this project. Links to interesting stuff in the description, and I hope you have a roboterific day.